Hey, how you doing? This is Jenny Jones from Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, if this is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. What I'm always doing here is trying to find tools to help you grow your bottom line, no matter what size business you're in. I'm just going to try to find that tool for you to try to make life easier for you or to help you increase your bottom line. Hey, like to thank you for again joining me today. I want to talk about a tool, and you notice every time my videos load up, I'm already in the tool because I spend a lot of time in my tools already. And it says, I don't want to take people through all this other stuff. I kind of want to jump right into the tool. And one of the tools I want to talk to you about today is Vonza. And I've been working with a lot of tools, definitely a lot of LMSs. I'm not even going to name them, but I've probably all the big ones I've tried. So, and again, I don't want this channel to be about bashing. I don't want this channel to be about disrespecting other tools and or founders. I really want my channel to be positive and encouraging for people to try to just, and if you can glean and learn one thing from my channel, my work is done. So this tool here just landed on AppSumo, and there's going to probably be a description and a link below if you want to take advantage of it and test it out and test drive it for yourself. Couple things, actually a lot of things I like with this. I'm still trying to, this is one of those tools that, and I will tell you, this is one of those tools that it seems too good to be true, right? Because this is one of those tools when you go to bed at night. And I remember when I was a little kid, I went to bed. I said, man, I just want Santa Claus, please bring me a bike, right? And I remember I was younger, please bring me a bike. And I want the bike to be a chopper bike, right? And I wanted to have, nice rim on it or in the back rim or whatever. And I promise you, this happened. I woke up one morning for Christmas and there was a chopper bike there. And I don't know if my mom or my dad heard me or whatever. And this is one of those things. This is like Christmas. If I can find a perfect tool that gives me everything, that I don't have to go anywhere to look for anything else, this is that tool. And I promise you, this is what I'm doing for you as the listeners and the viewers. I am really trying to find something wrong with this tool. I promise you, I've been trying to break it all day. And I said, I got to put out a video. This is my first level video out of the box. And I'm not going to have, I'm going to do another video on this. I have to, it's too much meat here. But let's go ahead and get into a quick overview. One of the first things that happen when you load it up is, let me just give you this. I'll show you. So what this is, as soon as you load it up, couple things that stood out to me. As soon as I purchased my tiers and I signed up, it signed it up. It brought me back here and I logged in. The first thing, this is what I love about some tools. And I would say I only see maybe 20 to 30% of the tools do this. But this to me, your welcome mat, you inviting me into your ecosystem says a lot. And this is attention to detail. It's color. It's not, I don't know if that's a virtual background or not. I'm pretty sure it probably is. It doesn't matter. It's the extra miles that went into putting that together. And you get a smiling face and welcome to, okay, this is what we're going to see. And this is like an unboxing. So when I got this, it took me through a tour, which I really appreciated. There's some tools that just roll it out there. You don't get a tour, you don't get anything. You don't know where anything's at, and you got to figure it out. And what I got to tell you, this is going to be a recurring theme with this tool. No matter what you're looking for, it's going to already be done for you, or it's going to be a template laid out for you. And then you just kind of make it your own. This, I got to tell you, I am very impressed with. So that normally comes up once you load into it. So let's take a look at the background here. In the back office here. So the first thing you're going to see, this is obviously we're at the home screen here. And again, I'm not going to try to make this video long. I'm going to make the second video. I'm going to do a little bit more digging as it becomes more of my own world here. So one of the things that stood out on me is the layout here. And no matter what it is you want to work on, you're going to be able to get to it. And it says, hey, how do you want to present yourself to the world? That's going to give you your website. It's going to give you those types of things. And then just look at it here. Your home is going to give you your new sales, your revenue, the signups, active subscriptions, courses enrolled. Do you have any appointments coming up, products sold, bookings, meetings booked, orders, payouts, revenue, total reserve, right? And you can set up your Stripe account here. And then they also offer you, which I can appreciate, but I understand as a small startup, there's like, hey, if we can automatically make whoever the members, make them the biggest advocates, let's offer them to be a partner to earn commission right off the jump. I don't have to go to no secret. I don't have to learn a secret handshake. I don't have to go to a secret room. Listen, if you want to be a partner, help us spread the word on this good tool. It's offered right up front. I can tell you right now, I really do appreciate that. So I'm going to walk you through this, but I wanted to give you this menu first. So it says home, website. Hey, commerce, what am I selling? Where's all my goods at? It's going to be in there. Marketing, how am I reaching the people? Are they being able to get back to me? My sales, my dollars, my money. What does that look like, right? And then the people, who are all the people in my ecosystem already? And then the cloud is where you do your storage. That's it, right? The billing and all that. That's me. That's my personal stuff. But these are all you need is these areas. So let's walk through each one of them real quickly here. So when you come to website, it breaks out and says, hey, do you want to build it? Let's look at the builder, right? The navigation is where you set up your menus, right? And then there's one click here for the domain. Once you reset your domain, because you will have a Vonza domain. In my sense, I have marketing systems.vonza. So you will have basically a subdomain of Vonza. And I get that domain here, and you could connect it, and you can have a new domain. Right now it sits on the Vonza domain, but this right here gives you the opportunity to be able to set. And you only have one domain. And I think a lot of people were complaining about that, but there's a lot of companies that only give you one domain and you have to buy another domain. So that's the normal to me, right? And for an LTD, that's expected. When you can get more, that's fine. So let's look at the builder here real quick. And so this is the builder. This is something that I thought was very fascinating. This is the builder. And it's kind of, to me, the builder kind of reminds me more of a Shopify builder, right? You can have the different areas and stuff like that. But watch what happens when I scroll my hand over the different areas. It takes you to this. This is some attention to detail. And there's probably other tools out there that did it, but I like that, right? And or I can change it. I can click and drag. But let's see how the changes happen when we click on the actual header. So this is the header right here. You can upload a new landing page or splash page header up top, right? And then here you can say, hey, innovation. Now, everything that I'm editing, this was already done once I loaded it up. So as soon as I loaded up and got my password, there is an example or a sample for everything in this big monster. I don't have to create everything over. I can just edit. So if I like what I add here, we can go innovation. I'll just put for every day right here. And so that's what I put there. So I put innovation for every day, right? So, and you can see the change there, right? Innovation for every day. You can see in the top here where it says, hey, your change was saved successfully. So as you make the changes, they're automatically saving it. That's a custom button that I have on, right? I can cut that button off just with the click of a button here. And then you can add in your other stuff and your other services. So let's go back. And then, again, I said, it's kind of like a Shopify builder. And so here we can put in a text here. Hey, we are one of the leading, let's change this. We are the best, right? I can put the best there, right? Okay, then I can click away on that. Okay, accomplish, right? Accomplish, correct that, click away. That saves, it all saves. So you can use your AI writer, right? You can use whatever AI writer you're using. You can say, hey, I need to write some text for my my splash page. You can go in and do that, and you can copy and paste that in, and you're off and running, right? You didn't have to write it. You can just come back and edit it, or you can delete the entire block, right? Or you can add another page there. So let's go, and then it shows you actually what it looks like in a phone version of it. Okay, so we'll go back here, and that's just how that kind of works for us, right? We'll go back to this preview, and then we'll get out of this. So that is how the builder looks. Now let's look at the navigation. So these are the navigational pages. And again, every single page was already made for me. I didn't do anything. All these, this is the standard pages, right? If you click on any one of these, if I go to any one of these, that page is already there. So let me show you what happens when I go to membership page. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me show you the membership page real quick. So let's look at that. I think I already pulled it up. So this is the membership page, right? I didn't do anything to it. I just turned it on, right? And so this was already out of the box. This is already how to grow a small business. It's given me already a template. It's given me already a blueprint, right? And then what you do, and I did add this. So I'll show you how I added that in the membership section. And the membership is, and what you're going to find out is the membership is going to be if you want to have a special exclusive membership for your for the people that join your class. So let me go back to that. So hold on. All right, so yeah, this video is going to be a little bit longer because it's just so much to unpack here. So that's that. I showed you the domain. This is the navigation, right? If you want to add a menu, you can click there. Hey, I don't want just store, degrees, courses, admin. I want to add maybe a tab that says social media, right? And then you go there and I can have all my social media channels and things of that nature. This is how you make the pages live, and this is how you turn the pages off. So you want to hide the menu, you can take the menu off. When you go there, the menu will be missing, and you can add the menu to the screen on the top. So that's the header, right? And that's at the top, and this is the footer, right? And these are your navigational panes, right? As you see across the top. So let's talk about commerce. Let's talk about commerce. Is we already know commerce is the word. That's money. That's exchanges, right? That's how goods and services and things are made. And so let's talk about the courses. So what you have here under commerce, the layout in commerce is these are all the ways I can pretty much make money, or I need to track my money. So you can do courses, you can do memberships, you can do products, or you can check your orders. This is a mouthful. I clicked on courses. This was already here. I didn't create this. This is already here. And what I like about it is I didn't create it, right? But it's already here. So it already shows me, what I can do. And I can actually duplicate this. This is already a course. It's already created here, right? And everything's already filled out. And what you do is you just go through and you can either copy it or make it your own, right? So as customers, this is a quiz. You can build your own quiz in. Let's take a look at that really quick for somebody asked me. We can build a quiz in. All right. These are your different quiz sections here. Is that the quiz? Oh, you can add a quiz. Go back to add a quiz. Yeah. And so you can make for each one of the sections, you can just add in your quiz here for each one of the sections. Then you have your certificates. You can generate your certificates, create a certificate. And so this is the walkthrough of the certificate here. The people, listen, this is, I'm going to tell you right now, the fear with most people is the fear that I have. And I don't even know how many stacks I'm going to get of this. I have, I think 2 or 3 now. I got to go back and look at it. I think I have 2, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know because I have so many tools already and I have to think about what I want to do with this. But so let's get back to the commerce. So that was a membership. No, that was the courses. Let's talk about memberships. Now, this is a membership. I was just testing it out because there wasn't any membership here. And I says, oh, what is an actual membership? And this is when you want people to belong to one of your masterminds or something like that. And you don't want to have it on a social media platform or anything like that, which I think a lot of people are moving further and further away from that. But if you want to have just a membership mastermind, hey, you can join my membership mastermind. You can create that here. And this is one that I created. We can go in here and edit it, right? And these are the different sections of it. Marketing 101, details, lessons, This is full, people. This is full, and you can even have certificates for that as well. You can create certificates for your memberships as well. And this is the actual community, what I created here. And you can log in, you can see your posts, members posts, create a post. So you can basically have a social media membership site built inside of this Vonza platform. People, I'm telling you, everybody knows me. I don't endorse founders or things like that. I want to be biased to the people. I want to make sure that people are getting what they need, but I also want to make sure that founders get a fair chance and a fair shake. The problem with this platform, and I'm going to tell you what the problem is and what the problem is on the street is, this is a lot. This is almost a too good to be true. You're giving me everything, right? You're giving me customers. You're giving me a website builder. You're giving me a payment gateway, right? You're giving me drip content. I can do coupons. I can do bundles. I can do upsells, right? So again, this is sample products. These are products. I didn't put any of this in here. I don't even know where this stuff came from. Right. As soon as I loaded up my site, this was already in here, and it's here because they're templates, they're blueprints, and how you can build yours out. And I can appreciate that. Let's talk about it real quick, because one of the questions was, can you put in shirt sizes? Can you put in all that other stuff? Right. I don't know if you can get into the details of this. I think you can. Highlights, you can talk about the images you can upload, downloadable content, customers. So this is products, some SEO stuff here, right? And so this is just a product. This is the price. I don't know if you can get into sales and all that. I think you can, but I don't know if you can here. Okay, so let's go back. No orders to display. Obviously, I don't have any. Let's talk about the marketing really quick. This is the emails, right? I think everything goes out with the Vonza, powered by Vonza in the emails, right? You can do your sent, your draft. I like, for tools like this, I kind of like to do my own emailing, right? There's other platforms I have for that. So I always kind of keep mine separate a little bit. That I can keep off of my platform. I try to keep off of my platform. Outside of the confirmations and stuff like that, I do my own marketing and drip campaigns like that. But here's one thing that's pretty powerful. And this is one thing that I think is getting away from a lot of people as well. So I could actually build out my funnel here. It has a funnel inside of it. People, listen. This is crazy. I call this my membership funnel. You can have different types of funnels in here, and I think depends on what tier that you select. I think I have tier 2, so I can build out 15 funnels. If you go tier 3, you can build out unlimited funnels. You can do 60,000 emails. You can do 50 products. You can do 30 courses, and you can have 10 different Vonza memberships, or they're called memberships, or you can create 10 different mastermind classes, right? And it removes the powered by Vonza white labeling. You remove that, and so you get some advanced analytics and some other stuff. So this is if I want to add a upsell page. Say I want to add a downsell page. Let me add that right here. Boom. So I try to upsell you here and say, hey, do you want fries with the shake? And then you come back on the downsell says, okay, so you may not want a shake, but do you at least want an apple pie, right? I can add that right here. This is drag and drop, and you go through each different people. This is a lot. This is a lot. I haven't seen this before. I've seen a lot. I mean, there's never a video I don't go without talking about VBot. VBot gave me so much more that I kept looking for fallacies and kept looking for fault in that tool, and it just kept delivering. Hopefully this can be that same tool. I just got my hands on it. I'm still picking through it a little bit more as we talk. That's your funnel. This is the automation. So you can set up your automations, and there's a certain amount of automations I think you can do. Not certain. On the breakouts, you don't get automations on tier 1. I think the automations pick up on tier 2 and tier 3. Yeah, looking at it now, tier 2 you get automations, tier 3 you get automations. So this is one of the automations. I haven't seen the automations yet, so now you're here. We'll just take a look at it. Lead automation, select the label, general, right? Congratulations, so on and so forth. Want to send emails automatically over a specific period of time. Welcome people to your brand and also perfect for delivering email and sending regular updates. That's what this is. So you can build this automation in there. I don't want to spend any more time on that, but that's what this is. All right. So automation, drips, right? So on and so forth. These are your forms. You can have different forms. Listen, people, they have forms in here. So the forms become, and I want you to take a look at it, and what you can do with it is, what I love about the forms is this is an actual form. This is a party invite, but it's a sample of what you can do. These are the forms. Inside the form, as you create and change the form, it shows up over here, right? How many people can attend? How many people are attending? You can make it multiple choice. You can add different. I don't want to show this. I don't want to show what you're bringing, right? So I take that off, right? I don't want people to see what I'm actually bringing. So I remove that, or I can make it mandatory, right? Make it optional or make it mandatory. So what I did, actually, I made it mandatory. You got to let me know what you're bringing. Don't just show up. Are you bringing main, salad, or what? Or I can just delete the whole thing there, right? And that's what I was trying to show you. And so, yeah. And so what then happens is a live preview, but then what happens is you could, you get to share it. Now, let me tell you the power in this. You can share it as a subject to an email. You can send that out. You can send it as a link to other people, or you can embed it. This is powerful, people. This is more powerful than you think. You can embed the form. I can make this form. I can have this form invite you to one of my mastermind classes. You can do a lot of stuff here, right? And then you can do the scheduling. The scheduling is a lot here. I couldn't really wrap my hands around it just yet. I'm going to come back and dig into this a little bit more, but you can create a meeting, right? Let's still do it a little bit. I'm not that good on it. So online meeting. I wanted to make this a short video, but it doesn't appear that way. I'm going to put markers in this video. That's what I'm going to do. Online meeting. Please add your description. Please add me here. I'll just put that there and go next. Then looks what happens. From nowhere, you get this online meeting breakout, and it asks you more, right? It gives you all of these other different things here, and definitely in a future duration. And I got to get a handle on this. I haven't figured it out yet. But you can charge people for a meeting. Hey, you want to do a one-on-one from the mastermind? I set up, you can go in there and pick it out of the menu, and it can pull you in here and get the pricing here. One-time purchase. I can customize it, right? I can schedule it, or I can make it free, right? I can have you qualifying questions. I can tell you right now, this is 4 or 5 tools that I'm using right now, right? And I'm doing this. And so these are the analytics. I haven't sold anything. I just got it. And so you can see your transaction. You can see your statements, your payouts, your reserves, your breakdowns, right? You have coupons here. You can add coupons. And again, people is the customers that you have, or the contacts that you have in your contact database. I think this is limited. Tier 2, tier 1 gives you 5,000 email contacts. 30,000 gives you, tier 2 gives you 30,000 email contacts, and tier 3 gives you 60,000 email contacts. And that's how many people you can store in here. But we already know there's so many more tools, so you don't really need that. You really only need them for your active people who are doing business with you. And the last thing I want to show is the cloud. These are just files that you load up, right? So that's how that works. I don't know how much I don't know how much you can store in your drive and all that. That's another breakout. So again, people, I just wanted to just walk through with you and show you. Go to the website real quick. This is my website, right? This was already made for me. I can come back, clean it up here. You know, it does say made with Vonza at the bottom, right? That's there. I don't know if they're going to have white labeling. I think they're going to do some different things at tier 5. I know you're going to have some live classes possibly at tier 5 based on what the founder was saying in some of the other groups. Here's my membership page we talked about. I think my about page is live. It's my about page. Again, I didn't create any of this. This is already created for me when I got it. So again, people, that's it. That's your walkthrough of this tool. Let me know in your comments what you think below about this tool. Is it too much, right? Is it a lot, right? Do you think it's too much? Do you think it's too good to be true? I don't know. What I can tell you is this tool solves a lot of problems for anyone in a short amount of time. I think for more established people who are already, if you're running an agency or you kind of been doing a little bit digital marketing already, you kind of have your go-to tools, things like that. I'm thinking for a new person starting out, this gives you everything you need, and you don't have to leave this ecosystem. I love this, and I think for the new, but for the experienced marketer or digital marketer or business owner, I think you could dedicate one of your projects to this one and shift over and see what you get with it. I wouldn't roll out of bed and move everything over here. I just wouldn't do that. That's not what I would do, but I would definitely take on a project or two with it and see how it does and see if it makes a difference. So again, this has been Jenny Jones. Please like and subscribe. I'm always trying to bring you guys an inside look or a behind the scenes look at some of the tools that I use and some of the tools that are out there and some of the digital marketing tools that can change your business and take it to the next level. Hope all is going well. You guys take care. Be safe. Goodbye for now.